So this unit is an rg9500. The units in the range from the rg7500 all the way up to the 18000 use the same damper. So we're going to take a look at it here right away. The controls are very similar to the rg2000 we just looked at. PLC, relays, S1, S2 switches, exactly the same. GT1 and GT2 thermostats and the supply and exhaust air are the same. Differences here are the damper linkages. They're longer now, so instead of a 10 3/8, we have a 17-inch here, and instead of a 16-inch, we have a 24. The actuators are 120 VAC actuators with brake on them compared to the 24 VDC actuators on the smaller units. So for those types of actuators, we use overloads located over here on the side. They have an overload setting and then also manual on-off switch to disable the actuator. So one of the main differences on these units is the overloads. The larger actuators require an overload protection just to make sure, let's say, something gets stuck in the blade, that we're not overheating the motor. So to do that, the overload itself has a little dial here, and that dial indicates the tripping current. The running current on the actuators is 5.7 amps, so we should be setting the overload to about 25% higher than that. So we'll set it to somewhere between 7 and 8 here. We'll do the same on the second actuator, and that'll make sure that the actuators are protected. Now for any testing, let's say we're testing limit switches, or we're greasing the damper linkages, or we're checking damper tightness, we can disable the actuators with this manual override switch. Can be locked in the off position if need be by pulling out this orange tab, and then to re-enable, push the tab back in and rotate it back to the on position. Other than that, it's just a bigger unit with exactly the same parts.